ISTV Makokthongbasingi Wari Hariba Thorumsu Meng Tabira Viversing Kurumjari Loinana Ngasigi episode Adumutaram Oksari Makokthongbasingi Wari the Lepalitana Equina Manipurgi Tang Lebe Asset Mayamama Uduna Lakse Aduga Magi profession da Tenarpa Awanungai Kagi Wari Sane Ngasisu Manipurgi Naha Wizariba Tang Lebe Landamapurna Luxury Jagabanta Ningthoujam Hosik Washington DC da Energy and Climate Consultant Foina Tabak Tobiri Law Kraba Mapam Duda Kramain Togdana Jagabantana Changi Aduga Kari subject no Kramaina Mapam Duda established Tauraga Hariba Tabaksi Taurino Consultant when Lerino Habisi Matanga Waribatai Sananabi Tanzasu Logzege Aduga Magi background in terms of Magi education Sigmatang the Su Maruena Nauzeri young talents in the Karagahena information do Pizabayaba, Aduga more inspiring Weber area Mam the Su Nenezabitan as Lozige. Zagabandagasi, ISTV studio, the Lapi Maruena, Tamutamni, Atin the Shuti Lapi Haitare. The my Lapi Matam Sitanzas, Lozeraga, ISTV Neprosto Zerapunedo, Waribatai Sanavitanzas, Makokthongbasingi Warida, Yabir Kopibir Pasemasia Hanbo in the house of Ponduseri. You are most welcome to our show, Makokthongbasingi Wari.
Thank you so much.
Han bakal itu waris hanas dingida energy and the climate consultant Washington DC da lebi harise masi chahi kya ong sure lagi
Washington DC da chahi mari su lakadore aduga thabak oina tawrakpada roughly around 3 years haitare
kari no sagi qualification so far kari no tamri hojik lagis
isamak ai hogibdi of course Manipur da schooling early schooling the Manipur da tawgibni St Joseph school da tamjari aduga 11 12 7 after 7 till 11 12 na Dehradun Gidung school da tamakpane adulorga ai grant cum scholarship hangaga ai Singapore da tambagi opportunity phangi undergraduate se National University of Singapore da aduda ina graduate tawjarakpase mechanical engineering gi BE da graduate tawki
right
adu hek lorakpada ina which is very relevant to aigi hosiki professional line da aina thabak tawrakpase energy consultant oina private sector clients sing advisor ko oina adu matungda chahi ahumok anim khai ahumok tawki Singapore da power sector nuclear renewable natural gas LNG sungumada private sector client government client ma'am deal tawrakpa hogibani aduga aina gravitate tawrakpase adu chahi ahum anim khai ahum dumu loisalakpasida ai master tawningpa gi matamduda aina masters traditionally MBA de tawningi de because I long term goal I always never saw myself just making money so I kitang professional development international development mam gi chakha tarang lom da kok se kitang thada ni ngpa aduna aina I chose to study economics and political science haitare chamna harabadi but I gi master se MA in international economics and international development hai na kaujai aduna Johns Hopkins University gi moi gi international relations program hai like School of Advanced International Studies and it's one of the most sought after international relations program in America aduda opportunity phangi GMAT thadana pekha thadana chatkibani aigi scholarship masam yawgi adudasu and then personal saving etc minor finance tawjagibani aduga so chahi ani ge program ne in master do first year Italy da aduga second year in Washington DC da loisan ba loisan lorakpadagi Washington DC da World Bank office to laiba aduda ina transaction tawba like ba haitare the maina igi personal journey dom lai
ada hojiki Singapore da tawruba khigi degree in mechanical engineering tawri in haise aduga somna kanda akoi international economics da main honga idana ko sigi subject transition lakpase adum related be comment on how to deal with these two different subjects like engineering in more technical way
of course I understand adu uncommon dinate yam tawnai but my journey has been like that I mechanical engineering katang tawrkhide so I was part of an honors program I'm selective of honors program am lerame university da like they will select 100 people a year the more liberal arts education lom da kanato experiment of haitare so it was another load on top of mechanical engineering and the deal there is humanities and social science to science one of the opportunity I got was to study very early as an undergraduate in the public policy program the masters ki public policy program the undergraduate and I class hum global gi opportunity phangi adu da ina interact or IS officer classmate or you know Chinese bureaucrat classmates or moi ma'am du ka interact or da gi kaino mindset to kisang shift la ke ba itare and then I say line of work I transition to mechanical engineering graduate to transition to line of work my first job was to deal a lot with energy policy, climate policy, advising government. It was a very natural transition, and because of that, I would say that transition happened. And I came to know of a world which is in class 7 the entrance so all India entrance ne Islamabad chatla thagi bane and subject 3 subjects English, math, GK adu loraga interview round ama adu ki pre selection do loraga so being idea competitive exam tha bagi ama heaven like but yam summe yam na it's a very different environment yam selective in the over school of course alumni yam na bright oi given na it works both ways of course connection level self to pai masam so sing do yam like it can gravitate the other side but because nange alumni sing na asi tawgra prime minister gra writer oigre adugi pressure am da su ingon isa da su lei ki moina same school dai thokraga moina sam phawng am gradi akoi ju kedo ngam moi doino na ma himat am lak yeah of course
ado irai line hek changba yadabe area sing du da changa ga lakpo do adu lepaletina singapore scholarship phawng tamure ado ji lang ningi si India ki education system adu ga koi no ju just akoina phangjeri ba haitare provided education system in India and whereas asumna kanda US da United States da America mum da tammi much karmain tawi mai tam
my experience will be biased because I undergrad India da tarakte India da the schooling matung da taraktre aduna experiencing experience wakti
like da ji habi bu yam nungare Singapore gi kitang reflect ogrim ba
of course so I gi mot the American education expensive boy affordable boy but if you get a chance it's very different adugi moigi kainogi peer learning interaction level yam khenai like makti samane of course nang India da MBA tawgera US da tawgera like pa do the economics ko like this samane technical matter this samane ni B is sida tawgera Singapore tawgera B the tamdori like to this magan manarakani but it is moigi value add to the teaching style
the
methodology nangi practical experience pirakpa for example aina master torpagi 1 year thi kaino practical mai tare aduda aina entire 1 year se kaino the World Resource Institute aina think tank as a one lay Washington DC based energy and climate the deal the Maduda moi 1 year long project am tawhalleba so you are already kind of invested in the professional world adugi advantage am lakdo and in a very good way aduda moina na organization na fund dorga I got to see the World Bank's office in Beijing Asian Development Bank's office in Manila moi myandu interact orga adi prepare to report a working paper and moi published to keep it was very selective paper what the correct technical sangre but that's the kind of small difference hands on experience helai peer learning helai university is selective obi matung in nangi the selection pool ki through the lakpa satras already bright or nang push ta buse helai nangi na manav sing they learn to ba se and then different culture they like means yamba pitri corner ko de makte lakpanina you are learning more just by having a friendship more than just through your textbook like kainona Italy macha done khanba wakan do kamaina na French macha khanba wakan je kamaina na moi lai kodam kamain tamai and it adds value to your personality and your education
sima consultant when lady ise Washington DC da energy and climate ki subject budi concern were see the crime
see I personal motivation hangaga the way I was brought up akoi pabung je electricity department da learn me aduna and he himself is an engineer being either ke dum mai gi kaino se dum deal tawre and then kitang emotional loina dum related tawre akoi mai sungla lakhi da lamni no dum pung ani ahum pung mari mai la lam ne adu the energy gi issues e kaino aina adum emotional khar dile re ba kaino supplement tawe adu ma'am do adu and that carried me forward in a lot of ways. Adu the personal motivation ne. Professional motivation the I would say I undergrad matamda we started university manung the satra mayam oja mayam interaction talk the climate change ki issues am important in life. Climate change issues clear and present or I got myself educated in it. Okay, it's the problem of our generation. Akoi lammasani mayam the technology Manipur you know yamna kano tong climate change effect tau have na te tau kadoi ne ba koi so it's going to affect everyone. Akoi ki generation ki problem as a one ba if so that was a big professional motivation to drive towards that line and mind tau la ke motivation ki wadi and then of course education though somehow one way or another in tam give do them kano the forward tau gi
other consultant wena Washington DC da later has have the you have got a position there. Adunatra, Adusi, Kamaitoga, Changi Gedo, Adunikoyam, I telling
I get background, of course, was helpful. I World Bank in Mamang the Togi with Tabaxe. Very, very relevant. I did energy and climate consult private sector consulting. I say you have already dealt with clients like the government of Malaysia, Sovereign Wealth Fund of Singapore. Moi policy advice already prepared our lap analyst, of course, junior level, but analyst level. Excuse me. Aduna already moi gadi relevant way World Bank. Even one of the biggest project, very relevant project I did was already advising World Bank as a consultant, external consultant when advice to give Bangladesh to project amanda. So I give work experience already relevant way. On top of that, I give a master's economics, international relations, international development. The kind of work World Bank does, relevant. But subsanaba kind of masters I know World Bank the thabak tawni na give a master's but it kind of like gravitated slowly.
Although what is there in World Bank? World Bank sikai no kitang da ilai rum the manung changjalu rum ni na moi gi power and function sikai no area kara moi dimension sikai le kramai to da kitang bit elaborate da kara high bia
World Bank ki haur phadi World War II matung da linked institution marak to da man ba moi se what we call Bretton Woods institutions aina Prithvi lan kamaina tahon gan tahol loidana ba aina kan World War II matung da same giba UN IMF World Bank institution me amsin na World Bank ki mathau immediately at the after the Second World War was European reconstruction the help to give more Europe kai give do but Europe reconstruct Japan reconstruct the goals started shifting towards ending global poverty Adumaina shift development bank in the Moise country me amgi resource pool lakpa country me amna my magi I billion super toksa gas the collective bank or of course it's an American dominate institution ni moigi voting share kwayami and then different countries have different voting share magi pachata bai matungina aduga hojik ending global poverty have one the mandate has increased a lot World Bank am chaw institution ne roughly even Washington DC itself the 7,000-8,000 people gi kanone aduga globally around I lalmbe ko exactly dikhang reba around 16,000-17,000 employee ne and mostly initially my government to government lending tawrame amona haidam so of course it's a bank paisa pubam ne but it's not like ain sa la paisa pu yam na tin government na dam ama sage road construction project ama hoge the World Bank ki funding ideally for developing country yamna kind of maru ina change and then of course kitang broad oina ta kind of ta moi private sector amjale which operates like a investment bank adan moi private sector based lending aduga World Bank ki kind of sina advantage na we can take early risk the private sector na paisa thada ningda area da akoi the risk launga meba kai the our capital akoi leiba paisa it's a lot more patient akoi na losses so akoi na staba deal tong amba yam heleba because akoi mandate am like a development bank aina aduda it's not just lending so lending khatanate paisa pubam da mon khatanate we do a lot of there is a huge intellectual capital to World Bank World Bank yaudra the climate change solve tonga moi for example huge research am lay khoi research am je
hybriding it is World Bank siga energy and at the same time climate change ko climate haise so sisu kramai to no kari area kramai to mo related no kramai dil to ni man
World Bank is one of the organizations, I would say. Yam like UNFCCC gana moigi kind was it another organization amani so hori irena gana. World Bank say both as a funder, renewable energy, early renewable energy fund we kind of the India was national solar mission and also the push policies. There's a way we look at something called a cascade approach to financing. Cascade approach ID funding makada puba yadriba country the funding je puba yaba lakna country policy change lakna je upstream the tawba downstream the paisa puba yaba upstream the policy change lakpa koi policy change lakna ba advice pipa adu minor paying san lakma ba the energy and climate we are involved with a lot renewable energy project finance tawba forestry project finance tawba kainogi and then climate change adaptation versus mitigation like adaptation mitigation happens in climate change combine adaptation happens in climate change combine adapt mitigation funding adaptation funding and then World Bank important instrumental Paris Climate Agreement sign funding and Barack Obama naga promise $1 billion, $1 trillion moine promise but a lot of it will be channeled to the World Bank. World Bank na sanar ka do paisa na badal mein aduna yamna important vehicle ore and then on top of that intellectual capital idea koina run tariba research either in house or outsource research to output to policy change adwa la
ka ba pam khange magi perspective ma ko ada hojiki consultant will is kari no moida high se karma matam the moina certain proposal project la kan na si to phai phate whatever tawri bong isagi kaino se work si kari no karmai to bunu do adu ta habi
see answer to was I the best way is I project amani ge example pi raga to jage so namuk chahi mamang chahi da ina involve oiba yam maru project si kaino ne Ethiopia the base of a project ni aduda what we call carbon pricing, carbon tax, the carbon emission, the taxation tobagi, Yagra Yaroidra, and other study initiate toba. So that's where the interesting thing about place like the World Bank, the low income country ni emission like Ponte Ethiopia emission like Damfam the tax extra P was a public the burden ni Kaidaway P do not legitimize Tobra Tobra Aduga. Tax superior ga emission handadra the tax to value government the car revenue na karikana but thapok tawye adugma me andu policy option piba that's one project one style of project other the what you call technical assistance project high guitar second thing is aina recently co-author tawgiba flagship report hai tare was a kainogi Paris climate convention gi mathangi handak tawkiba bond of Germany tawkiba convention da koi flagship report ne present tawkibane what we call climate business opportunities report aina maduda akoina highlight is a big large scale project ne adu large scale report ne adu di sector mari tarit mo koina pick tawbane sector tarit sida climate business have the climate change se loss khatanate government no wag the khatanate private sector opportunity to lay haiba for example renewable energy the private sector opportunity lay paisa thani ngai paisa profit making opportunity lay rakani nangi city cleanup to waste ki opportunity lay adu me amdu the best practices kaino best policies kaino adu the case studies kai lay markets kamaina change theory adugum me amdu study ki big large scale report amine co-author tawzagi adugum so that's the gamut and then of course lending advisory is ide isamakti kanonate banker natabnina lending room de chatte but advice adum tawi moi venture capital on the karma company gumba da paisa ta ba yade adugum bi early due diligence ki mating piba adugum so adum tawgi
si advice to moina tasing World Bank na sumana advice to give si Jagabanta or maybe anybody had the expert when labor consultant will moina to almost all the time when whether it is being translated into action in haitare thabo when on talk pase
that's always up to the government ado akoi gi weight lay tabnate World Bank na si haire haibadi adum weight carry to we aduna government for example I would say our flagship publications kind of reports doing business study and doing business report and yamna adum publicly in newspaper the site tawne India na rank asu kare rank asu handare that's very public platform of highlighting whether nang countries investment attract tongam gadra ngamoidra na adu matungina if you want to climb up the ladder you want to do certain policies adudade nang visibility do leibanina mai chokning da bai tare country na khitang do is change lakani ha one da then of course lending project the downstream da gi pressure mak tu natte downstream da change da lak puji ai nang na project cha fund taw yadra di nang lambi thong do sa yadra di you obviously need to make some changes to your policy right?
Kari no kwen energy ki swai matang si koi da ano information kara Jagabanta tambi du si keno in terms of energy.
There's a lot to say. Energy am thina vast of a field ni. But I know isa magna experience ta yam relevant oina lakpadi of course renewable energy ki hosik change live se and then something I'm much more closer involved with currently hosik project sa hobdang smart grid aina anong technology ni which I won't call it technology, it's a broad term encompassing very different technology, very many different technology. Smart grid has the nangi currently existing electricity grid se kamaina digitized tawgani kamaina two-way communication lan gani kamaina efficient hoen gani adugumagi with using digital technology hojik di mai dhab se analog ki type da khalena sidai wire ting bai do adu people dum khal le but yam digital hoen be two-way communication hawan be so that nang na sida mai consume ta budana sonda kaino da distribution or automation aina automate loin tok thok pai sigma technology ma sam sa yam lai and then home automation tv da ga yam ure ma kaino for example lights ma tanda ning thok da turn off the aduna kitang high end sakre I mean currently in involved with tawjai projects whether we are trying to study whether smart grid ki technology kaino platforms developing country emerging market environment purakpa yabra yaradi karambas aspect no kamaina no adugumagi kar study kar tawjai
hadi khara da gi integration mem do kitang khaido kan India di kramai to position de okay smart grid ga si ma introduce tawra to we have possibility khaile
central government ki kaino da di mandate di lai Indian Smart Grid Forum aina organization sound le whether translate sing bagi tawya gadra yar wedra ji amna kaino the utility dependent no state dependent no private sector utility ni amna kaino they are much more open to those ideas na moi gi kaino benefits su moi dana hen gani nang na kaigumba nang utilities for example okay state run utilities are it's running at 20-30% transmission loss other than smart grid ki mathau ta di wire thing do mong dan thing ba nangi current technology do improve to da nang 30% ki 15-12% ta bangam gani ba tamna smart grid ki mathau is the when you need to decrease it to like 6-7% of loss adugi mathau tar ba already low hanging fruit hai tare yamna hongna loss to reduce tanga ma smart grid mathau ta driya ba mathau ta ba lak pa ye other room nangna solar energy tap tai leiradi smart grid ki mathau lakani renewable integration ge issue aina amala technical kha sangre wari se
Manipur da mai gi problem hai si mai gi matang mai nar pudu mai gi matang ga si kasa har ko matam da sidagi dum product tawrini chawrini school tawrini mai ga watheng nar sakrini
of course
and Manipur da private sector daga pi ba yai adumai tawraga di kane khating improve tawne khadi improve tawkhla I bojik se
of course
ado sidagi khare hena mai gi award paga si lehendana aikoi da Manipur se akoi gi role model state mo in India da managa taw ya bagi feasible ways ga leira gadi asai di yeng apu matam da Washington ni yeng pani Manipur do mai mam hoje smai tawgi fane ga ne haiba certain project taw ya ba aduga yamna viability leino ko tum kitang leiba area ga khara information ga dai leiya bra dani
aina haibu World Bank na involved tawgiba kaino ni ko project ni ko hojik akhoi already may improve tor is a lot has to do with corporatization tawgiba by bifurcation tawgiba unbundling tawgiba transmission ga distribution ga company tongan gi base so World Bank ki funding da gi lakba advisory dai lakba kaino ne ba hojik so report lai
okay Manipur
gi ju ne north east ki na tawgiba all over India machin tawgi se World Bank ki kaino yam push am yawe ado report so lai aina nan kan namo ki mamang chayol kaino da mamang chahi da aina sum Manipur da kai tawgi thisan bada yarome report study tawraga moina adugi impact lakiba yengi so that's one easy, very easy way to improve. I will the market change like technical solution the khatanate market solution ne moje economic solution technical problem gi mai lak three kai you know moi profit power sharing adu ada kai no bifurcate toraga responsibility mana handra kanda improve tor pa ba tor ineba aduga hozik digital prepaid metering lak pase sigum je these are all smaller ways to improve it. Of course hozik ano bada kai no rooftop solar electrification la di of course it's going to cause a lot of different this thing. Manipur ki problem of course akoi isai mai yam satina yam na produce tong ngamde lokta project la do sharing project ni, and then of course we don't have thermal power plants ki resource laite and mapande mai lai dradi kano solution laite banong tawe and the japai muk haudri so the solution at the end of the day is midterm the rooftop electrification renewable energy and then one example I would like to World Bank na funded away but World Bank project in ate so entrepreneurs in Bihar da hogiba there's this company called Husk Power and Husk Energy Husk Power moise akhoi rice husk why sidagi the biofuel tawraga mai thagalaga aduna turbines power tawa aduna electricity generate tawa aduna rural gi microgrid hai tare moigi independent grid runa semakpa. That's the kind of solution that Manipur should be looking kai the of course infal sergi problem ni different work re why kitang chatko ke interior the torment capacity kam le adu ada gi study the amo but those are the kind of solution am local over and scale up we have a solution yang bi
climate change the world gi the global issue ni climate change di karma yeng World Bank na gasma yeng se tok developing countries sing da yeng ba mi yeng adi moina tawhoning ba plan project sing leiganin khali adu kitang relate to bra kanda Manipur karma yeng adu environment change climate change gi lies
awareness programs of Manipur the tawibra to the exactly the concept right but that's one thing one local thing is that second thing is akoi na zu uda problems World Bank like because of akoi broad knowledge like banana urapang ambagi kaino lay perspective lay for example northeast of Hojik project I believe how what about e-waste disposal and electronic waste ki issues akhoi na udri ba Manipur lay phone ngata ni phone je kamana kadai de dispose tawri na adugi study tawri ba World Bank for example there is a very local way to look at environment akhoi na udri ba potse adu loraga awareness program government gi through run tawrak pane World Bank bangna di probably local level de am organize tawra
but so the strategic way na akhoi na sumba mayam si handa hananabagi adugi hell hazard word mayam si khar ngak tuchanabagi area guys khanabadi yarongani khali
madugi di it had the problem the government needs to come to us. I don't think kaino nate ba akhoi na yamna Manipur is separate relationship thamba kaino nate ba entity na tabni na Delhi nadi of course reaches out to the World Bank. Delhi na Manipur ki problem to recognize ko Manipur government na Delhi da haibam internally to wam change ba Singapore da for example Singapore da in sahi tare le ko ne moiga the way they manage transportation je khange moigi something called of course nang public transportation number one improve to dia de public transportation ki option the later dinang of course you're going to own car nang bus to mong tan matang chana chatradi nangi tram moi metro da matang chana chatradi car do later ya rakte adugi option do semak ta ya de transportation there is the thinking around is what you call ASI avoid shift improve philosophy is a modern philosophy by avoiding means avoiding transportation as much as possible like individual transportation shifting is to shift more modes the magi individual transportation to public transportation natra cycling natra walking adugi mode change tawba and then improve of course vehicle improvement technology improvement adu adane ba philosophies ahum jida ai kitang naina rakpada kainogi shift avoid ka shift ka jam important ware kaino de passenger transportation dadi city designing am important ware nang city da supermarket kaino se nong walking distance la re di gari ke do chattoina supermarket kano je nang kilometer manga tara mu chatlaga leiradi of course you need some way to travel there, right? Cities are bikeable hanba Manipur Imphal have city yam big city ne on a global cycle na sat yaba city ne ba ai sama kano dagi ai gi yum dagi thamai ba sem je pungkhai ma hangkan anda chen manga me ba it's a very small place. I Washington the cycle na office ka cycle na yum hal ba so city ki design that's very important way making bike city accessible to bike so that nang car lining or second thing is kaino ne the Singapore perspective. Singapore the of course car is a social kaino ne upliftment symbol ne nang paisa pai khale car tong mga men uning in ba Singapore does the same mentality never the moina government policy chalai give say what you call certificate of emission and a COE so Singapore has the highest cost of car ownership in the world. I think certificate of emission hai je car du ki mamandi mathak the base price mathak the government na chalai rakpa rate amane ba aduna car gi maman je almost double to triple hen ba ya ba government na sana ka doine ba car masing je ho yare kha increase to yadi COE je handarak ba car masing je yamalle har adi ownership ni ko antra kanu inate thobu gi nate yamalle har adi COE je hagal aba adu di car do lining ang thread na that's one way. Second thing is ERP parking adu da big city ki problem ni city Manipur da tawya da bra hybrid madi study ama tawbam sange adu the ERP parking I din ang government yam thina congested business district area da peak hour da nang chang adi tax extra thigani automatic kind of car gi nang cell phone adu da system they detect tau jagini adu tar adi nang changling ro adi congested area do lambi phaina koina chaninga ani natragana avoid tawninga natra public transportation use tawninga ani so those are different mechanism to so deal with
sima ado yam nungai hoji more physically kun wari sabaga yam nungai ne ado hoji marwin energy and climate consultant koina hoji ki Washington DC labor matam World Bank ki matang saropa ma haibi badu khara khange adagi kari no tawri se climate ki matang da energy ki matang da haibi sim su charopam thambire ado hoji yam nungai ri Manipur gi yam naujari ban ha ma haitare sina ngasi di Manipur gi lamsi nuksi da banate thado matung India se country si chawro country ni thado matung aduna US daga leidaga thabak torop haise chawthok jaba nungai ba adugi punmuk du phawri ni adu na sing sida karigumba khoigi tips kara comment kara message piu na haitare kamai
pick problem jidagi nangna phawgala kya you need to do something exceptional or you need to do something push yourself aduda for me like say what mi karana sports ana no phawge bi awe to to yawe learning is important area. Learning needs to be approached in such a way lifetime learning ki type ta isama kai Mahatma Gandhi na haibal live as if tomorrow is your last learn as if you live forever hadi punchi je ngasi hayeng mak sirani gi da tawgada thabak to loin tok tokada ne na opportunity grab ta hogada ne but loksing tan ba mahi tan ba ibidi si ribak tawgada thabak ne ba wad sungle poida ne ba isama PhD ki khandari tawwe tawda be chahi ama nimuk ta di I will make a decision whether I should do or not
so ne tawbiyo tawsungam ne adu habiro makhata bi
aduda aina da youth sing ja exactly the same thing knowledge tanjan ba say what way dabani opportunity phangba grab ta hogadabani and mapan chatpada of course brain drain question amala isama I deal with that dilemma halaksira na tragana tawzira na laigrasira but ai gi motadi long term da akoi je tamona habi dune mapan da tamgiba mapan da experience talakpase adum magi return lakani haibadi of course moi US economy da contribute to rini amarom da di aina ai gi punsi je but knowledge to the universal na haiba India da history pakhal lagadi chakut kiba India gi awaba da save to giba personality la kiba me abje Manmohan Singh haigera Raghuram Rajan haigera they all made their name in the West earning experience credibility moigi tanduba lausing loinama da mana ngambe area West da tawmi haibanate you can do it in India as well but nangi knowledge to apply to area adum di change adu da ki roi dabne ba adu apply to loraga when your people needs you adum nangi opportunity lakani ba ai motade and kiroi damne of course personal life adu adana mo egre but adu ki problem do laitra the professionally usually should pursue it
adu hoji hybrid hybrid si yam phaba tips ne lawrabani adu about yourself ada Jagabanta di kari khalli ge sai US ki economy da tasing na mating panguri contribute tawruni adu akoi su Jagabanta gu si more and more Jagabanta ko dakar lady wakal khallagadi you have to come back to India means you have to come back to Manipur adu kari khalli Jagabanta gi
sagi the makta di I immediately they answer to ngam zara immediately I tawni because highway one World Bank the World Bank the now revise so I midterm I get next 5 years at least I like to build some credibility, build some experience. I get tam giba lausing je apply to ni but long run I kind of course you never know I sida polo kimni sida chawro kimni dum emotional tie de dum lady in my past the family loin lai bani na dum halai sahi imda at least if not twice once de dum halai the second thing adugi answer to the general loina I thado kharaga di aina sum I experience that khandagiba aina thaina su khandagiba aina Singapore da like tam je moi government ke funding gi tam gi ngam gi na ba tang eba na the foreign tam bai jang ta ngam ponte ba moi government na fund da gi kaino se mahutta I was bonded to work and live in Singapore for 3 years haibadi aina noigi nang amoidaba education nang Asia ke best university ni amarom dadi opportunity pirage ado ai economy da contribute to biram mo haibana moina chahi hum nang na punsi loin layo haibana teba adu gi wakan the same thing aina kitang mamang da aina khanjagi bane if private nara government nara of course moi US economy da contribute to ni amarom dadi if the government can sponsor find young talents get them the best education moigi ngamoi daba lair de horpa natraga means later me de horpa magar talent labor singje asi phajana sponsor to biraga make them return bond them back
under certain policy
adu ida di nang hoi nang US ki best university tamale na India best university tamale paisa in government lo input 3-6 years serve to man punsi bond to na ta of course moi hen ba lai ta mo ko in mo je to mat tong ni kani but 3-6 years so moi sida serve to mo sida contribute to mo private sector to wera government office adu magi scheme je Singapore did a brilliant job Chinese Indian young talents in the moina minor attract our thamina and a lot of them transition to Singapore citizen sahi taruk mungnang sahi taruk lai chalakpa sahi mari like tam loraga di sahi tara lai chaladi moi masa oining pa yawa ba dum naturally transition neba adu 30-40% nang na fund da da me so nangi citizen noigra di nangi de asset neba same thing you can start thinking in terms of that sahi da me manga da intara nang fund donga madi that's an asset over the long run sahi manga next 5 year the yield lakani have na te moi di 30-40 years ki next generation of leaders built up
that very idea do koigi Manipur sarkar na su startup ama akoida mathau tare anadmana yam nungai ko ji hare do Jagabanta yamna tangna thengna bani adu ngasi se ngatin ba matam gi mun wari sajabani adu ayam information di ai kana Jagabanta de extract to ngamen men khanjari ni so thank you once again adu hojik ngasi lakpi ba duna farbasu information mem share to biram base masi ngopali tan thaga chapung toksari
yam nungai je thank you
hari wafum stamjabo loina ngasi di matang sida Makokthongbasingi wari losinjare meng tabiro viewers sing amuk hanna khurumjari